Episode 5, 10 to 17 February 2024. So just walking around Gurney and then riding north to Kuala Peleris and spending some time on Langkawi, Gurney, which is about half an hour walk, 15-minute bus ride from Chula Street, where I actually wanted to be for Chinese New Year. But I just caught a bus in last night and caught up with container buddies Doug and his lady Selene. This is all very new, all very touristy. It's Gurney Park by the water. Lots of high rises, lots of tourists. It was great to see Impamere Beach being used internationally. These little street carts are the best eating, and the roti cheese and egg have been my go-to too. Saltfish, spider crabs, lobsters, yabbies, perch, grouper. I don't think this counts as street food. I visited a couple of temples. They're quite big on temples here. Just an Aussie in Malaysia, walking around, enjoying. Here is a dragon. The walls of these temples are lined with urns, ashes of your ancestors. This food market is just unbelievable. The size of it, it's just massive. Just food tents forever. The food market are just massive. These food tents just go on and on forever. It's just huge. I see them, yeah. The Malay people certainly enjoy their street life. Nothing actually gets started here till about 10 a.m. and everything goes on most of the night. Smile! So the Hong Kong bar is a favourite with the RAAF. So Penang Island, bridge number 1. I went over on bridge number 2 and I'm quite happy I was able to come back on bridge number 1. There was talk about bikes not being allowed on bridge number 1. We've actually got quite a wide shoulder. We don't have our own segregated little bridge, but it's plenty safe enough. Don't hold the rope, but I zippy tied it together, it's good. Lots of containers, no sign of my bike. I think it went to Melbourne. So everyone's out, it's a Sunday morning of the Chinese New Year long weekend. Everyone's out enjoying a day fishing at the beach. So just a slow ride north, taking in the scenery, some beautiful little local spots. This was right along the beach and there was kilometres of just food stalls and people sitting there. My hotel across from the ferry terminal, only a cheapie for a couple of nights. Didn't have a kettle, so I brought my camping gear in. These slushies are unreal. Now this is a horseshoe crab. I've never seen anything like it. It looks like the face sucker from Alien. So the fish markets in this big market, food festival seems to be going on all over. And they got these huge pots of boiling meat and beef bones, and people buy the broth. So the mosque at Kuala Perillas and the 5 pillars of Islam. I chained my bike up and left it at the Langkawi ferry, looking at Malaysian islands and Thailand mainland. We are right on the border. A couple of days on Langkawi Island. I rented a little scooter and shot across to Senang Beach and the rest house. So the view from my own little veranda. Out of my $40 room. It really is worth stepping up that extra couple of dollars. You get a window, you get a good amount of space, you get a lovely bathroom with a good hot water system. It's worth the extra couple of dollars. So lots of jet skis, tow behind tubes, more jet skis, parasailing, not sure if that'll turn up against the sun. And jet skis as far as the eye can see. Lots of nice street food along the beach. It's a quite busy street front with a lot of tourist souvenir shops. The sunset from my room with I can hear the ocean as I sit on my veranda and sip my morning tea. It's beautiful, it really is. The extra couple of dollars are worth it. I couldn't believe I spotted the Southern Cross. Apparently it's visible from 27 degrees north. Makes you feel a little bit homesick. So 8 o'clock Wednesday morning, I think. Beach life just getting started. It's been daylight for a good half an hour now. A lot of people towing, a lot of operators towing jet skis onto the beach. So these guys got their own little road train. They tow 3 skis at once. They're not going far, I don't suppose. We're only going along the beach. Absolutely beautiful. The sun just hitting that beach over to the west of us. So that's my little veranda. You can see my wet swimmers hanging up from yesterday. Right up the hill on the Sky Cap, the Sky Bridge, in some beautiful landscapes. These are Asia's oldest mountains, 550 million years old, and a couple of emus just for good measure. I then showed my true colours as an archangel, slayed a fire-breathing dragon, defended Asgard, nearly got eaten by a savage dinosaur, and cast some ashes into the breeze. So just riding the little scooter around. I just took off north towards the northern coast of Langkawi. We've come across this beautiful beach with this beautiful clean public space. Once you get into the middle of the island, it's less tourism and more Malaysian. Swim time. So this is an area where they do mangrove tours. Lots and lots of operators. As soon as you get off your little moped, you're swarmed upon by boat hawkers like seagulls on a chip. The hawkers, hotels, restaurants, souvenir shops, neon lights, just go on forever and ever. Thursday the 15th, just meandering around. I need to return the scooter by 2 p.m. for a 3 p.m. ferry. Lovely little island, I really enjoyed it. Here's an Eiffel Tower. Once I was off the ferry, I repacked the bike, rode north for about an hour and found this lovely little lakeside camp, which was completely free. It was beautiful. A very pleasant, successful night as a homeless bum on a motorcycle. Lovely. So last night's camp, that looks a bit like a dam wall actually. It's quite lovely. It's a little bit chillier this morning, but it's nice. Riding toward the east coast through some absolutely beautiful country, past some lovely dams which I had intended to camp on. Don't trust the monkey. Some beautiful little towns, but rain threatened, so I got a hotel in. About lunchtime I hit the east coast at Pani Malawi, crossed the river, headed south along the beach. Some absolutely beautiful beaches, they really are. There's a lot of wind-blown and sea-borne rubbish that gets deposited along the foreshores. Just a short ride along the waterfront The litter really is a huge problem. A lot of it is brought in by the ocean night after night and then wind blown up onto the land. There are stalls all along here selling all sorts of fruit, cups of tea, cold drinks. They're mainly in and around the resort areas. There's a resort at the end of this road. I'll turn off just before we get to it. You're more than welcome to camp along here anywhere you like for free. There are no public toilets or anything like that here. You'd have to be completely self-contained. I return to a private beach that the lady keeps lovely and clean. Love these shirts that Phil donated from Northside. I had intended to sleep in that shelter, but the wind is just horrendous. Pulled out the gas for dinner, bon appetit, and set up a little shelter so that I could work on tonight's video. Enjoy!